Do I make money from reviewing headphones? Let's talk about that. Now, real quick, before we get into this video, a couple things to note. One, subscribe if you want more videos about headphones, audio, all those things in general. And number two, if you want to ask me a question directly, if you say, hey DMS, I'm thinking about buying this, I'm thinking about buying this, what should I get? Well, there's a Telegram chat just for that. If you want access to that, there's a Patreon link in the video description that gives you a link to the chat, and you can ask me all the questions you want. That's how I support the channel. Okay, and speaking of that, let's talk about this channel. Does it generate revenue? Where does it come from? Am I out here just balling loads of headphones like crazy? That's not quite like that. I do rent an office. As you guys can see here, I have lots of camera gear around me that I use to film these videos. That stuff isn't cheap. And I do put a lot of my time into this. 3 days out of the week, every single week, go towards making reviews. So that's things like just sitting down all day, testing equipment, writing notes, filming videos, setting up, getting B-roll, editing, creating thumbnails, all that stuff, and of course, answering emails, talking to you guys in the community. The 3 days a week, that is a part-time job. So to answer the first question, yes, this channel does make money. But let's talk about how, where it comes from, and what it goes to. So I feel like you guys watching this channel, supporting me over the past few years, deserve to know that. So here's the main things that support the channel. There are ads that run before the videos, YouTube ads. Now that doesn't really add up to much, unfortunately. It covers part of the rent of this office, and that's about it. But those ads do help. The bigger things that make a difference are things like Patreon. Like I mentioned earlier, there is a link to Patreon. On there, people can contribute $5, $10, whatever a month. They get access to a chat, and in that chat, anyone who tags me, I answer their questions, I help them out with their systems. Like, hey, I'm looking at buying all these different things. I really like this kind of sound, help me figure it out. Or some people just come in there to hang out and talk to other guys who like audio. Between that and the ad revenue, those two things cover the cost of just renting this room. Now, luckily my camera gear doesn't break often, but I do have to replace it semi-often. This camera's on its last leg, it overheats a lot, and I have fans blowing on the back of it. The camera's kind of opened up, there's thermal paste. It's a whole thing. That one's gonna have to get replaced eventually. Then we have things like affiliate links. So for products that are on Amazon or Apos Audio, those are the two. If someone were to go click on something on an Amazon link, and if they were to buy something on Amazon, I would get a small kickback from that. Now, it's a fraction of a percent, it's not much. Let's say that I was reviewing a headphone and I found another set of pads I like a lot more with it. I could link those pads in the video description, and if anybody buys those pads, it gives a kickback to the channel and helps keep things going. It's the same way with Amazon and with Apos Audio. Now, regardless of if I say anything positive or negative, people like Apos are always going to be willing to send me things, which is nice. I am never willing to take money in exchange for a review. I'm never willing to take money in exchange for any positive feedback on something. In fact, this channel has never had a sponsor. Now, I'm open to sponsors in the future, but only if they are not related to the products that I'm reviewing. A VPN company hit me up and they want to do a sponsored ad segment at one point in a video, like a mid-roll. And I've considered the idea. It would be nice to bring more revenue into the channel so I can review more things. But I'm still thinking about that one. Regardless, companies have messaged me in the past offering to pay for reviews, and they've gotten blocked. We don't play that kind of game here. I'm not interested. I have a day job. I'm not desperate to make more on the side. Now, granted, I do like being compensated for my time, and I do feel like I put a lot of time into this channel. So making revenue off of it certainly helps me with all the time I put into it. But I'm never willing to compromise the integrity of my channel or put out just a positive review for the sake of making revenue. If I like something, I like it. If I don't, I don't. And if I don't like something, I'm going to link something else in the description that I do like. Like, for example, the Take TH2 Plus was an absolute dumpster fire of a headphone. But I'm pretty sure in the description of that, I linked a few other headphones that are great. And those other headphones that were great were affiliate links. Now, in the video description, you will always see clearly labeled if something is an affiliate link. It'll say Amazon, an Apos affiliate, or something like that, but it will be labeled as an affiliate link. And lastly, things like merch. I have my analog line of sweaters, shirts, things like that. That doesn't bring in a lot of channel revenue, but it certainly does help. If I were to quit my job today, I could live off of YouTube. Not comfortably by any means. It would be ramen noodles and sandwiches every day, but it is possible. I would love it if at some point in my life this became a full-time job. But it's certainly not there yet, and I love my day job. I love what I do for a living at the office, so that's quite a ways off in the future. But that all being said, because I do bring in a small amount of revenue from this channel, I think that it leads me to a certain amount of required professionalism. That's why I take my reviews very seriously. It's why I try very hard to test things out for extended periods before putting out information on them, and if I really feel like something hasn't been tested enough yet, I won't post a video. I'll just sit and wait and keep testing it until it really feels like I know what I'm going to say. You know, and with all this said, I would really encourage everyone that I care about who really wants to do something cool to do YouTube. Honestly, it's a lot of fun. I really, really love being able to connect with the community. I never would have thought that it would have turned into what it is now when I started, 4 years ago. But here we are. This has become a really important part of my life. Like, consistently, I really enjoy seeing the feedback I get from you guys, taking the time to go through all the comments, being able to sit down at the end of the day and have this, Telegram chat, being able to talk to the people who've supported the channel for so long, and just share this common passion for audio. I'm hoping that if this year keeps going well, that I'll be able to go to Rocky Mountain Audio Fest again, because those are always really fun. We'll see though. There's a lot of stuff to tackle before then. Anyway, YouTube's a lot of work, but I enjoy doing it. And I hope that as things progress, I'll be able to expand this whole little operation and start posting more videos, providing more detail, and I don't know. We'll see where it goes. Anyway, to those of you who've been supporting me this whole time and kept this channel going, thank you. You guys have really made my dream possible so far, and I don't know where I'd be without you. I think that is going to wrap this one up. If there's anything I left out, then I can make a part 2 to this video. If there's anything else you guys want to know, I'm happy to answer it. I think that's that. Guys, if you liked this video, please leave a like down below. Comment letting me know what you want to see in the future. If you want to get active in the community, you can at forum.hifigods.com. And as always, don't forget to stick around and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. Till next one, guys. Peace.